in this game because Lash Rock, the damage goes through the dome. You will never be able to bully Titanhunter in this lane, of course. Like, you're just picking it to farm up an Arc Warden, which can be a little difficult against a hero like Titanhunter because your right clicks don't really do a lot of damage. And if you are alone in the jungle, you're just dead. Mid lane.
Taking a look over mid.
Arrow.
Torrent lands. Arrow comes out. That's going to land as well. But the Earth Spike lands on 2. Might give an opportunity here for Somnus to survive. But Red Panda in front of him. He's going to need some good body blocks. And there's the Tidebringer kill. Bushwhack under the tower. Ghost Ship coming in. Red Panda. He's low and will finally fall. And now they land the Torrent out onto Super as well as the Arrow. One more right click coming in from Felix as he takes out.
I don't know how you approach those fights. It's going to be very difficult. Big smoke up with the Lash Rock and his Yule Scepter.
Arrow comes in. It's going to land on the Urus. Now they've got the 2-man Torrent. They're going to send the Ghost Ship out there. Arena down. Earthspike followed up. Super trying to do his job and, well, keep him away from the rest of the team. They've got the Bushwhack as well as the stun coming out from Urus.
You can keep the hood locked for a double hood effect, basically.
D-Stones.
What they call Urus.
Ship, Earthspike, and that's all while Urus is in the arena. We're going to look over at Urus, who gets speared away outside the arena. Wins the 2-man stun. He's trying to run, and the right clicks, they'll get the kill. They'll take him out.
Okay. I thought he speared him right after he saw him there, but must have waited a little bit too long then. Mid-tower Desolator completed. That's a lot of damage. They still split.
Ravage getting blown here, and they'll get the kill on a Red Panda, but that's Ravage just for the brew.
You definitely want to get this power away. Are they going to catch these stones?
They're right on him on the X. They land the Earth Spike, but do they want to commit for this? Arrow splits the team.
A little bit early. They do a Blink Ravage though. Potentially catch 2.
Right on him. Blink Ravage coming out on the 2. Can they get the kill with the Bushwhack? They've got the stun from Urus. Oh, 4-staff back. Now in the dome. They've got the primal split. D-Stones is going to survive. They get the kill on the flyby though. Somnus grabbing that one. They'll look over at this Leshrac. They'll slam him down to the ground. He's stunned but not dead. Hex through onto the Arc Warden's Tempest double. Red Panda trying to keep up with these heroes and help them try to get the kill on the Leshrac, but they can't get just that. And now that he's back to forming under the tier 1 tower, he is in a lot of trouble. Blink forward from Somnus, and that's going to be yet another kill here for Elephant. Oh, Red Panda now forced to split. He gets the split off. He's taking a lot of damage on these pandas. Does he really just want to stand his ground? God King coming over. One right click in. A couple more. BKB gets popped in the Melt Strike. Oh. Somnus taking out Red Panda, and while that's going on, Yang, he'll get a kill here on a Felix. That's 2 around the map again for the side of Elephant. That will cost them FY as Flyby uses that arena.
You said the gold lead is growing, but very, very slowly. Like maybe 400 gold per minute or so, which is not a whole lot.
Ooh, they find Red Panda, but now the arena comes down. They've got the Earth Spike. They'll get the kill onto the Brew.
Why?
They're keeping in a couple as FY ends up dead, but they get the Hex onto D-Stones. BKB gets popped, the damage coming in. Is it going to be too much for him? It will. Somnus getting the kill there onto the Kunkka. Doesn't have buyback, and now that is troublesome for the side of RNG.
Ronald has been popped there, looking for potentially the Lash, but he's really survivable. They need the Arc Warden clone.
They've got him. They land the spear, but now they come in with a Ravage. The BKB gets popped by Flyby. They've got the Ghost to follow this one up, but Urus is A-okay. They'll get the Tempest double out of this fight with the BKB running out on Flyby. He needs to be careful. Acorn shot. Flyby caught. He's stunned up by Urus, and they will get the kill onto the Mars.
This has a shard, which probably goes to the Lash.
And then we saw it happen a couple times, and people were still denying the fact that it's just such a good zoning skill. If you don't have BKB, the second and third stuns, you can't fight in that area.
Yep, and then after that, the next stun is already out.
Yeah.
Keep coming.
These stuns getting chased. FY coming over. Acorn shot. Acorn storm with the Earth Spike. That lands, and now this is a very, very dead Kunkka. as he'll get hit
Zahandu.
by the sharpshooter. He'll get hit by the finger, and he is melted. Top lane, Tempest double, caught once again. Finger used for the gold.
ATM is rolling.
And now they're going to look over for this Leshrac. They've got the arena down as well as the ghost ship coming in.
He's so tanky.
Doesn't look like he's even
not taking damage.
Scratching the surface of this Leshrac. They use this primal split. They'll try to run Red Panda back. They'll get the TP out. But not for
zero damage.
Brew.
And he's healing up more than they can damage him with the Pulse Nova.
Ooh, going in, trying to make something happen. God's Rebuke, TA in a little bit of trouble, and that's going to be a dead Somnus, so maybe the high ground defense is there. Spike lands, the Ravage comes out, and they will get the kill on a Red Panda, take out Flyby, look over the Tempest double, the silence onto Eurus for a moment as they buy back on this Mars. Eurus trying to survive, and he's pushed back with that spear, but they get the Hex. There's the gun. Is it going to be enough here to lock him down and get the kill? Yes, it will be. He's dead for 104 without buyback, and the Torrent comes out again. It's just not doing the damage that they need. They'll throw out the Acorn shot. They've got themselves the Hex. The Ghost Ship comes through out onto Eurus, but still they cannot kill this Leshrac, and they'll try to throw these right clicks out from this Tempest double, but it still doesn't feel like enough. Trying to drain the mana, trying to keep Eurus alive. The Earth Spike lands onto the Tempest double. Super's probably sacrificing himself for the greater good. If you are an Elephant fan, and that's exactly what he does.
Was in his backpack or something as I look. He almost has a refresher orb as well.
Torrent arrow coming through. Arrow doesn't land. Tidal wave back. Trying to defend this tier 3 tower. They'll throw the finger and get the Aeon disc to proc. Blink forward, landing the spear. This comes in onto this Leshrac. They're trying to keep him alive, but they've got the Ravage tools. The arena coming down, and he'll end up surviving top of the Bloodstone. They get the kill on the Red Panda. They're going to jump this Leshrac up into the air, but it's still not looking like the damage that they need. Yang pops BKB, and he'll run out. As they get the tower, finally, the Ghost Ship comes in. Eurus still sitting at about half health. They'll go in with the Ravage once again and throw forward everything that they have. They've got the kill onto Yang finally, but he got both Ravages out. The damage onto Somnus, and they've got the TA. They don't have the frontliner of this Tidehunter at the moment. Now they're going to push him up into the air with the Torrent, and I believe the Tidal Wave. The X, Eurus in some trouble. They get the Hex on the Arc Warden. They bring in this Mars for the moment. The stun starting to zone them out without these BKBs, and all they get is the tier 3 over mid.
Stone. Oh, he did
Ravage. Uh-oh, he's in trouble. They've got the Hex. Dome is out, and now another Ravage coming through, but the BKB from G-Stones, and now the Torrent Storm lifting him up into the air. Both Ravages used. They'll look over for at least the kill onto the Mirana, and they'll get that, but it does not get their initial target. Level 30 being up. Top lane, Mars caught. And they'll get the kill with the sharpshooter. FY has been playing a very good hoodwink, 6, 3, and 10. Landing those hunters. Boomerang, the sharpshooters, the bushwhacks. I'll just name every spell because he's hitting them all. And, well, doing a very good job to help get these kickoffs.
Closing this 25, which will make good damage.
And the tidal wave. Interesting move there as Eurus gets pulled back via the X. Let's see if he has the rest of the team to really help bail him out. He'll go into the Bloodstone. They'll pump the Aeon disc. Now they're going to go and try and get this kill. They'll look over at Red Panda, though. His Earth Panda getting low, and the rest of the Pandas are in trouble. And right up with him is this Leshrac. They'll get the kill to the Tempest double. Goes up into the air. They've got the distancing with this stun right on the rack, so they should be able to at least take these buildings. Nobody's split pushing for the moment, and they've got themselves the Glyph. Stun comes out once again. He's got that Ag, so he has the second primal split with the BKB being popped by Eurus. Now they're going to go after this another time with another stun. Again, fighting into this small area without BKBs is a little bit dangerous. They're now looking for Eurus, but they land the bushwhack. They got the Ravage coming through. Gush out Red Panda. Now, he's got just one Panda left. The arena comes down. The spear's going to win. It's kebabbed him. It's the double spear. A little shish kebab there for Flyby. And now, can they follow it all up? Oh, they cannot.
Probably, at least. Who's gonna take the axe?
Buyback from the line. I don't think they want to give this up. They're starting to come over, but is it going to be in time? They'll use that Shivas. Don't get the Ravage in. It's going to be in time. Nobody got the BKB on the bushwhack. Oh my god. It was on to 4. They get the kill on a Red Panda. They'll take out Felix Chauba. And now D-Stones, he snatches the Aegis. In the Torrent Storm, in the crazy storm that is this fight, he gets himself the Aegis, and he's going to be back up once again. But it's not looking like he's going to be able to survive. The stun is right there with him. They've got the bushwhack to follow it up. They'll get the kill on the D-Stones. And FY making his presence felt with this hoodwink. And that was absolutely astounding what he was able to do. Hunters boomerang the damage out onto the Tempest double, and they'll get themselves 300 gold once again. Setting up towards bottom. They're going to overwhelming blink. They've got the Ravage. They have the Nullifier. They get the kill on a Red Panda. He's going to have that buyback, and he's going to be forced to use it immediately. They'll look for the tidal wave to push them back, and it actually lands onto the Tide Hunter who pops the refresher. And now he's got himself another Ravage, but he's taking a lot of damage. They've got the Mandarin coming up from Super, who is magic immune thanks to that charge. But they've got Urus in way too deep. The Ravage comes through. It's going to be an up and hits on everybody. They get the kill on Urus still. Field's trying to run. He'll leap away. They get the kill on Yang. They'll take out 2. They pull that buyback, and now the Gods will be coming in from Flyby. They're trying to catch these heroes on the run, but they get the 2 that they wanted that were in the deepest.
The other 3 all bought back previously, so careful. You might want to force a mid-rex here.
Blink, Arena, Spear, FY. He's got the A on this. Now the Hex comes through. They're going to have the arrow to follow that up. The damage coming in on FY is going to be too much for him to handle. They do have the buyback available on this Hoodwing, and they're going to use it immediately. But they disarm this TA. 4 staff back. You're down 38,000. You're invading their base. The Arena Super. Uh-oh. Tidal Wave comes in. He'll land the Earth Spike, but it's only out of the Tempest double. The Hunter's Boomerang comes in and puts the target onto a lot of these heroes on the side of the Radiant. But you're without Super for 2 minutes. They've got the right clicks coming through. Meltrick from Somnus. The Tempest double finally falls, but Keystone needs to run. And run. Can he? I'm not sure he can. Bushwhack is there from FY, and Urus will get the kill on a Keystone. He's now dead for 2 minutes. And they also catch themselves Red Panda.
The clone is bodyguarding the Rex. He's like, come here, boys.
Tier 5s are available. We'll see if either team stops to try and even look. If they're even going to go for it, they'll go for the Tempest double, and it just gets melted. There's really no way for it to survive. They'll go for the Arena, but they land the stun. They've got the Locust Orb. It's going to bounce a couple of these abilities right back at them. Hunter's Boomerang comes in with the Sharpshooter being thrown to the Mars. He's going to be forced set back. They've got themselves the stun as well as these racks getting low. Right clicks coming in. There's the Dome as well as the Glyph. Tempest double out once again, but look how quickly they dispatch it once more. It's so easy for them to get rid of the Tempest double, and they're working with 1 Arc Warden and no racks. You can take these racks, you can look for your tier 5s, and Elephant certainly have the ability to just look for what they want. We'll see. Ravage immediately coming in, and the Kunkka's just dead. Keystone's gone. He's got buyback, but I don't know if that's even going to matter. They use that Primal Split. They've got the Sharpshooter coming into the Tempest double. They're going to refresh right away, but Yang taking a lot of damage, and he's so low, but he just gets away thanks to the Trickster Cloak. Wind Waker into the air, and there's the overwhelming blink. They're going to go after the RNG side deep inside their base. They've got the Arena down thanks to Flyby, but it's going to be enough with the BKB, the Wind Waker outside the Arena. They get the killer here on the Super, the pick of the Lion. They'll also take up Somnus. Ravage coming in, and they've got the Gush coming across them once again, and there's another Ravage hitting onto the side of RNG, and another Gush followed up. They've got the Acorn Shot as well as this Bushwhack, locking them down, but it's still not enough. Elephant, instead of going for the buildings, they went for the heroes, and they lose these heroes that have given them this advantage. Going through bottom, smoked up, looking to make the move. Look at these Necro Creeps. They're the ones that are going to get it done. They look over at the Kunkka. They're going to get the kill immediately. He's going to be in for 2 minutes. Flyby with the BKB in the Arena plays down. They look over at Urus. They're trying to focus their attention onto the Leshrac. They've got themselves the Primal Split that's going to stun off this Lion. They've got the Fallen Sky right on top of him. They get the Kona Super. He's dead for 2 minutes. Urus throws down a stun. There's another stun that hits onto the Arc Warden. Is that the real Arc Warden? Yes, it is. Ravage comes in with the 4-step back with BKB being powered by Urus, and now he's hit up. He's hexed. He's in trouble. The Spear lands. The Spear lands from Flyby. They're going to get the kill onto the Leshrac, and they still haven't taken any of these tier 4s just yet. They look over as Yang now on the run with the Bulwark as well as the Bushwhack coming out from FY. They've got the Hunter's Boomerang that comes all the way back, and that's going to hit on the Flyby Red Panda as well as God King's Tempest double. They look over at Yang. Gush once again on the run. Yang, you need to be careful. Bulwark once more.
Look at all these Spark Rays now in base.
Gotta get him down.
Trying to kill my FPS.
They're gonna move in with the smoke, the blink, as well as the Ravage coming out immediately. They're going to look over at Field Chama. They're getting the kill onto the Mirana immediately. And now they've got the buyback as well as the kill onto the Mars. Sharpshooter comes in, but that's going to be a whiff. They got the kill onto two of these heroes with that Ravage coming up from Elephant. So buybacks available, creeps pushing in, game getting difficult here for RNG, down 55,000, but they've got Eurus moving forward. He's going to get hit up into the air by that torrent. The right click damage is going to be enough. Earthspike comes in, that's going to land on the Felix. They've also got the Earthspike coming out from this Leshrac, making it difficult for RNG to maneuver. Overwhelming blink as well as the Fallen Sky back from Flyby, so he'll be safe. Yang looking to set up once again. He's got the Ravage, doesn't have the Refresher Orb for the double Ravage, but he does have the Refresher Shard and an ace.
Another Ravage.
There's the Ravage coming through onto the Conquer. They've got the Gush, but the Arena comes down. They're going to themselves potentially a kill here on a D-Zone. They're going to come to the Conquer. The end. It's going to be Brock on Red Panda. That means he's going to be able to get himself off the Primal Split with the BKB Popeye Super as well as this track. But Fallen Sky, that comes in. They've got the Toy. The Gush comes through. Eurus, he's getting over the Earth Spike. Lands from Super on this Mars. Up in the air again. The Torrent Storm's going to be used here. They've got the damage to get the kill on the Eurus. He's going to be dead for 100 seconds. He buys back. Somnus, right now, he's trying to hide himself under the shroud of these trees.
Yeah, he has no buyback.
He does. Right here. It's on the deck. They throw in the finger, but it's not going to be enough damage to get the kill on a Flyby. He's going to pop the BKB. They look over Yang, and they're going to take out this Aegis. Divine Rapier, God King, it's right there next to your Tempest Double. Somebody pick up the Divine Rapier, as well as your base. It's in some trouble to take out the tier 4. At least one of them. Yang moving in. They've got the Nullifier bouncing off in a low, so that goes back on a Yang with the Gush hitting on a Red Panda, as well as this Tempest Double. They get the kill onto the Tempest Double, but everybody's alive on the side of RNG, as well as Elephant. Divine Rapier, whose hands is it in at the moment? It's into the hands of Punka.
When does the second challenge tree come into play?
The patch will hit mid-game, and we'll get the second talent tree as well as tier 6s. Sharp shooter coming in and popping that hand is
right now.
Stop! Don't. You're putting bad juju out there.
Is it a remake or?
Hex coming through. Now they're going to blink with the finger coming out as well as the Ravage. They've got the Mars down to about half health. Can't get the Arena down. It's close. Ravage once again. Oh man, he's still not dead. What are they getting? They throw a flyby. He's going to buy back. They've got the Glyph as they started going for the throw. They land the spear. Another Divine Rapier on the deck. He's dead for 2 minutes. Fallen Sky. It hits. They got Yang. They killed him. Oh my lord, Divine Rapier is down on the deck again. They have bought back on the Tide Hunter. It was Ravage, and it was still only enough to get Mars once. And all of a sudden, Samus, who's going for the throne, is now dead. The fight's raging on. They're going up here. He pops BKB. He's hit with an Nullifier. They've got the finger coming out of the field. That's going to land, and the throne is getting low. Can they save it? They've got the dome. Oh my! Divine Rapier now going to be picked up by Felix, who just uses buyback. They can't take fights outside the base that are going to take too long with creeps coming in. Eurus, Super, all coming in. They've got themselves stunned from the Earthspike coming up from the Lion. Super trying to survive here with the Hex out of the Leshrac, but the throne is getting low. It's down to 1,300 health. Torrent Storm up into the air with the BKB being popped by Yang. Earthspike lands on the Tempest Double. They found themselves the Fallen Sky that gets the kill on a Super. They've got buyback as well on both the Leshrac as well as the Lion, but the throne is now down low. It will start to regen, and Elephant can't put this game away. It's now only a 25,000 net worth lead when it was once a 60,000 net worth lead.
Right, CD. DA has a DD, but
oh, Hex coming through. There's going to be the Arena. They're going to go after Lion. Super needs to with the BKB. The right click's coming in from the Tempest Double of God King. But on the back of this all, they're trying to take the throne. Eurus is going to be hexed up with the Torrent Storm, bouncing up into the air. They've got themselves a stun out on the track. Leshrac comes in, but the Torrent lands. They get the kill on the Super as well as Eurus, who both have buyback. Yang on the run with the BKB being popped by Somnus. Somnus needs to get out of there, and he will use that psionic projection to get away.
Yes.
I had a question. I'm broken. Flyby. His courier dies. That had his heart, and well, he's dead as well. Dead for 2 minutes. Gets an Arena down, but he wasn't able to survive in it. It'll keep them locked up in a box for a second. They've got the Hex on a Red Panda. They're moving FY in with the finger. That'll put the A on disc. Hunter's Boomerang, and that's going to be reflected all the way back onto FY. Seer Stone sees all. Red Panda Panda goes in with the primal split, but they got the Ravage up into the D-Stones with the Andis, as well as the BKB being popped. Yuri's is trying to get in there, but Wind Waker up to the air, throws the stun down. Can they get the kill here? Ravage comes down from the Tide Hunter. They've got themselves the Ghost Ship fleet coming through, and now the right clicks on a Yuri's, but get the kill! No, they won't! Wind Waker, Ravage, once again with the BKBs being popped around the corner of the side of Elephant, but it's not going to do them any good. They still have all 5 heroes here on the side of RNG. They've got the pushback coming out of 3 of these heroes, as well as the finger. They get the kill on the T-Stones. Sharpshooter, that flies in. They take out Yuris. He's gone 98 seconds with buyback, but Elephant thinking about turning this one around, looking over at Felix. He's got himself a Divine Rapier, maybe no more, and yes, no more. He's dead for 2 minutes. They're going to overwhelming Blink and look for the spear, but that's not going to land with the BKB popped by Yang, and now running out of that arena. The Hex is out of the Tempest double, as well as the Bushwhack on the Tempest double. They won't go to kill it, and the Divine Rapier picked up by Felix once again. And again, do we wait for Roche? That's the question.
No, we can't wait anymore because
Roche is up in 23 seconds.
Yeah, but the glyph is on cooldown only for 2.5 more minutes. It's way more important than the Roche right now. At least there's a window to win. Like, if it's past 2 minutes, then they can go to Roche again. They're smoking up, they know there's no glyph.
They'll go in, and now they've got the fingers. Well, the nullifier, the Ravage comes down. Ray Panda's not going to be able to get the primal split off. He's going to be dead for 2 minutes.
Then I think he can take his own. He has no status resistance, so he's going to be stunned for a long time. But
Initiate play, shock, no cleaning.
45 seconds left on the glyph.
Yuris blinking in forward with the BKB. They're going to go after this throne, try and get it down with the BKB being popped by Yuris. He's going to pop the refresher and still trying to stay in here. Ghost Ship coming through. Now the Wind Waker is the Ghost Ship fleet. Wind Waker all the way back with the BKB still on Yuris. He's trying to run away from this one now. Sonic with the right clicks over onto the Pandas. They've got the Ravage coming in on the multiple heroes. They will go over. That's going to be a second Ravage. Can they get a third Ravage? Oh, he's going to be hit by the Torrent. And now they've got the Arena Delta with the Spear on the Yang, and now he's going to be dead. He's got the Aegis, but can he do anything? They only got the throne down at about half health. They've got Yang up once again. Super Air Spike comes in, but it's not going to be enough. They will go over at Yuris with another BKB. Ravage comes out once again. They will go over the Tempest double. They've got themselves the right click damage coming in from Somnus. Finger out with T-Stones on. He's going to be dead for 2 minutes. Can they finally finish this game off with the BKB being caught by Fly? Sharpshooter comes in on the Tempest double. The throne. It's getting low. 1,600, 1,400, but they're losing heroes on the side of Elephant. They just can't do it. Somnus trying to get in on the throne. The right click. The right clicks. The glyph. The glyph. I can't believe it. The glyph. The Earth Spike comes in on the Mars. They've got the damage coming into the Tempest double. They will go to the Arc. Take the throne. Elephant will do it. Elephant will do it.